How you doing?
Oh, that was quick. Hi.
Yeah, it looks like you're going through some stuff here. Do you mind if since you've got a kind of a unique situation, could I record this like I do on the video sometimes,
Um,
or too private?
um, okay, just, um, okay.
I don't
Better
imagine.
not get my name. Well, the names don't come up or anything anyway, so.
Anyways, if it's no big deal, it's just I think that this is something that people need to learn about, and I think that your situation might be able to help a lot of people, and maybe we can get you uh, on the road to understanding kind of what you're going through.
Yes, and that's why I called is I'm, okay, yes, I'm struggling with it, and it's very misunderstood because it is fairly common, but it's misunderstood in that how much it affects you, and it's very weakening with your brain and your whole body,
Yeah,
and it's really hard to beat.
yeah, we've spoken before. Because I see that you're in my phone, but I don't remember what we spoke of.
I didn't bring up that as much. I brought up
A new
I have
set.
I have Crohn's as well, so I brought up some surgeries that I've had, and um,
What
different
surgeries have you
issues.
had?
Um, I had a first ruptured appendix, and so had surgery for that, and actually in 1993, but I never got better. The doctor gave me antibiotics for 2 days and took me off because they started to improve. So then I got worse, and they bombarded me with antibiotics, like intravenous, like one whole bag every hour. So that developed this rampant system of Candida
Yes.
that I've had ever since.
Okay.
Um,
And how long ago was that? 93?
that was 93, yeah.
So,
And
how old are you now?
I'm 40 now.
Okay, and you've done about a month of juice fasting?
I did beginning on New Year's Day.
And how did that go? You said you're weaker than ever?
Yes, because um, it's really cold here,
Yeah.
so it was very hard. Like I had to drive an hour to go get these veggies, and I was just extremely exhausted. And
Right, so you were detoxing a lot of stuff. Have you had any colonics?
um, I do. They don't work very well. They just um, they just kind of blow me up with water. They don't. So this is probably where
Okay.
the problem is is getting the toxins out.
Yeah. Sounds like you have kind of a weak colon.
Okay,
So what's your weight right now?
it's 110 right
Okay,
now.
so
It dropped to 1.3 at the lowest during the fast. I didn't.
and how tall
I
are
don't.
you?
Pardon?
How tall are you?
I'm 5'7".
Okay, so you're very thin.
Yeah.
So let's see, there must be some kind of underlying issue going on here that we need to get to. What's your life like? Do you live alone?
I live alone. Yes.
Okay. And how's your job? Do you have a job?
Um, I I work at home, and winter um, not as much work. Like I have a property, and I do a lot of gardening and yard work, and do consults for other people with landscaping, and
Oh, I now I remember.
yeah.
Okay. And so how's your energy is just low?
Yes, I find the only way to get my energy level up is to exercise. And when I was doing the juicing, that tapered right off. I just couldn't. I just wanted to crawl into a ball and die. And just,
How much juice were you drinking?
maybe not enough. About
Not
the
enough.
full Vitamix full thing. I think it's like 8 cups
A day?
a day. Yeah.
Yeah, not enough. What kind of juices?
All kinds. I try to use a celery, cucumber, lettuce base, and then add herbs or a few cilantro and spinach and kale and dill, and whatever I can sort of get my hands on.
So mostly green stuff, low on the fruit.
Yeah, I've sort of been brainwashed about, the carrots have sugar and fruits, and that feeds the sugar.
So
feed.
you're living off like about 400 calories a day. And you're wondering why you have no energy.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
Candida does not cause fruit. Candida does not cause fruit. Fruit does not cause candida. Fruit is the epic food for energy. So what you're going to want to do now is the exercise got you going because you had oxygen. Now you need to carb up and continue on with the exercise, and you're just going to have a complete turnaround. You're not eating anything. So now you need to...
The fruit won't feed it, though? The sugars in the fruit?
No, it won't. It'll feed the healthy cells and strengthen the immune system because you'll be getting enough food. Your immune system will strengthen. The oxygen, being that the Candida is an anaerobic bacteria, virus, it thrives in a non-oxygenated environment. If you eat enough food and then you go outside and play vigorously and think positive thoughts and cultivate health, instead of, let's see, what words were you using here? It says, let me see. I have battled for years to kill the systemic Candida. Instead of trying to kill the Candida and attack something, why don't you cultivate health, strength, energy, positive thinking, excitement, joy, creativity. Focus on the positive qualities. You never want to try to kill or eliminate a disease. You always want to cultivate and nurture your vital, dynamic self, your God self, your light self, your health self. You have to honor the body. And when the body's super clean, you run more efficiently. I think you're thinking that there is... now, human beings do have, there's just metabolic wastes. But you're wanting to, right now, really strengthen as much as you can. You may be cleaner than you think. There are some things that you want to do, that you might want to do, but I think you're probably pretty clean, and what you're dealing with is just a lack of energy from a lack of carbohydrates and sugars, because without sugars, how are you going to operate? There's no way for there to be cellular energy.
This is what I'm wondering, and I feel this great fog and fatigue in my head even, and headaches, and I'm craving sugars and carbohydrates and fruit, and I would love to eat fruit, but I thought it was that would, feed.
No.
Feed.
Well, anyways, try it out. Watch what happens. You'll see. Eat some fruit. Go outside and play. Breathe in. Ride your bike. Go for a walk. Go swimming. Rebound on the rebounder to tighten and strengthen that colon. Because your colonics are uneventful because you're only juicing. And there's nothing in there. So now what you need to do is carb up. So when we get off the phone here, go get some carrots, apples, something. Don't be afraid of the sugars of the healthy, wholesome, balanced fruit and vegetable sugars. They are the foods, they're the number one component, macronutrient when it comes to health. The number one macronutrient when it comes to health is synergistic, bio-balanced, or life-balanced sugars. White sugar has no bio-balance. It is just rocket fuel. It's like gasoline that just burns up and just leaves everything in ash behind. The fruit sugars have, you should watch my latest weight loss video, number 4, eat more fruits and vegetables, and that'll get you stoked. I just put that up yesterday.
Okay.
You saw that?
I apologize if I missed some. I watched so many, but that is one I haven't watched yet. I watched the colonics.
You better apologize.
I watched that one.
If any one of you misses a video, you better apologize. I only put up 3 or 4 a day. No, but that one will be particularly beneficial, and then you can carb up. I mean, go, if you can handle Harley's insanity, go watch him. He'll get you carved up. But I like to balance out with a lot of leafy greens too. You want those. But I think that a lot of this might be coming from your head. I hope that you don't mind me saying that. I just want to be helpful. And if you're craving carbohydrates, you got to get some.
Okay.
I would eat some oranges and go out and play and just see what happens. And you're going to want to strengthen the colon. But a lot of times, probiotics are okay, but you can't keep nature out. You can't keep nature out of your colon. If you eat normal, healthy food, the microflora from the apples and the herbs and the lettuce, it'll all build itself up slowly. You can't keep nature from rebuilding itself. And if you eat the proper foods, your body will create a healthy environment in the colon from the natural foods, lots of oxygen. You want more of those aerobic type oxygen proliferating bacteria in the colon, and you want less anaerobic type viruses and bacteria. So the more oxygen that you get, and food has oxygen, the green juices have oxygen, apples have oxygen, oranges have oxygen, bananas have oxygen, blueberries have oxygen in them that are released in the GI tract. Okay, but cheese will feed the anaerobic, causing blockages and pockets sealed off from the oxygen where those bacteria can proliferate. That's why you want a nice fiber from the leafy greens to sweep through to make sure there's no pockets in the colon and the small intestine where those anaerobic type viruses and bacteria are proliferating. So more oxygen, fresh fruits and vegetables sweeping the colon clean. And in your case, I'm not using your name, you want more carbs. Carb. You need some energy. I want you to eat something, okay?
Okay, most wonderfully I would.
Yeah, a lot of this is a blockage in your mind. It's fear. I think people have programmed you with fear. I'm not a kind of guy that's going to say eat nothing but fruit and be a fruitarian. It is possible. If there's anybody that's doing it, there's a few of my friends that are more 80-10-10ers, and then I'm moving in that direction, but always bringing in some kind of like green juice every day for that balancing of the greens. But you're just doing nothing but greens. Cucumbers have sugars, but so little. So I am Dan McDonald, kind of the voice of reason in the raw food thing, and I try to, first of all, eliminate the fear of all of it, the fear of anything. Don't even be afraid of meat or cheese or anything, but just work your way, because the fear will kill you faster than anything. Work your way into the love of the fruit and vegetable diet. And then just work with yourself. I'm 11 and a half years into the game, and I'm just starting to really thrive. I'm getting it, honoring myself, creating the conditions. I'm holed up in this motel room. I'm going with my own flow. You live by yourself. You've got a tremendous advantage with no children, no husband, a tremendous advantage. Now, get some carrot, apple, ginger juice and drink like a 32-ounce jar at least, and feel free to drink more.
Okay.
See, look at you. You need to, oh man, this girl, you're going to thrive after this. Carb up. Drink some.
Okay, I don't, oh no, if I mention names or not, but bioecology and all these like things, they're like, no this, no that, and so it's so confusing, but this is what I get from your videos, and this is at my positive moments. I think, well, if you keep putting in the good, like you say, things will balance out. But when I don't feel well, I go, well, I don't see this happening, but no wonder I don't feel well. Yeah, I'm hungry.
So does this make sense?
Yes.
You're hungry. Yeah. I do a little bit of calorie restriction myself, but when I do that, I know exactly what I'm doing, and it's more of a chance to allow the spirit to illuminate. Lately, I've been living more off the spirit, but as your body and your spirit get cleaner, you can do that more often and stay energized within the physical protoplasm as these releases are blocked. But right now, your physical organism needs to eat, and you need to do it in joy. You need to eat what your body's calling out for, not what your mind is telling you is going to cause you Candida. So you've got the fear block, and it's keeping you from really blowing up. So just to, I don't want you to go nuts, you know what I mean? But just,
balance.
Yeah, exactly. Just keep on with some of the green juices, the low glycemic, more so like, here's a good thing for you, to carb up with carrots and apples and oranges and bananas and blueberries and watermelons and all that good stuff, and then go out and have a great day. Take a long hike or go for a long bike ride or go do some yoga. And then when you come back to rebuild and to, after a vigorous workout, to help antioxidize the acids that are built up through vigorous exercise, then you drink your green juice, and then you get your proteins and your alkalinity to neutralize acid waste and rebuild the muscle tissue. So carb up, go play, and then green up. I have my carbs in the day usually, and then I'll salad up or green juice up at night. Now I don't stick to any one particular deal, but usually I'm a fruit guy during the day and a leafy green guy at night, whether that's in the form of juice. It's because I don't want a lot of sugars at night. Every once in a while, though, I will have a nightcap and eat 2 or 4 mandarins to just help calm me down after a long day. So just roll with yourself, but remember, the quality of the food is important, which it sounds like you're doing really well. But now you need to eat to your heart's content for a while. There's all different phases that we go through in this path to health. And there's a lot of people that in childhood, they thought they were costing their parents too much money, so they started to eat like a bird, or little people that were ballet dancers, or now they just eat one little tiny handful of food, and they're so frail now that they're older and their body needs more food, and they're done dancing and they just don't eat. Some people need to just go and go to the buffet. Well, there's no real, go to the raw food buffet or go to a salad bar somewhere and just pile everything on and have a good time eating and just celebrate eating and celebrate eating carbs and fruit. Fruit sugar is the king. And a lot of these dudes that don't eat fruit sugar, they're not that stoked. They're kind of sad and almost angry. And I know all the health teachers, I watch their videos, I read their books. I'm telling you, the happiest ones are the ones that they don't have a rigid eating program. You have to follow the seasons. You have to follow yourself. Sometimes your body feels like a big fat salad. You don't say, well, or no. Sometimes, let's say in your case, your body wants some sugars. You're craving them. But your brain is saying, no, all these ecology diets and things. Now, those people, they all have something to teach us. I've read all their books, believe me. All the people that say no fruit, all the people that say all fruit.
Okay, so you know when
I read them all, and I'm thriving. And I'm following. Okay, here's another little tidbit. I was going to try to make this short. Are you still enjoying yourself, my friend, on the phone here?
Yes.
Okay, great.
I learned from you.
Good. Okay, so, it's the animal is instinctive. The human is intellectual, but the sage, and you are all sages, because you're thinking about what you're doing with your life. You're thinking about what you're putting in your mouth. You're thinking about what you're putting in your head. You are a sage. You are the enlightened ones of the future. The sage is intuitive. There is no black and white. There is no book that you can write where one guy has all the answers. Learn from all of these great teachers and their experience and make it become your own, and then you will become a great life regenerator, and you'll be able to help people from all different walks of life, from all different contexts, and you get the essence of what this person on the phone here is going through, and you're like, yo, there's only one thing you need to do right now, and that is eat some super high quality food that you're craving, and for you it's just some fruit sugars. So that's your homework assignment for today, and eat up. Eat up and watch your colon tighten up and watch your energy improve, and go out and play today. You'll start feeling better almost instantaneously. You watch.
Okay.
Fuel up. And then I want to hear from you in the next few days how this goes, and if we need to readjust, I'll try to make another call, or I'll send you a little tidbit in the email, okay?
Okay, thanks so much. I thought I was on the right course, but I thought something, it was totally unharmonious. Something was not going right, and I really wanted your opinion. So thank you.
Oh, you just got it, sister.
Okay.
It's an honor to have been working with you.
Okay, well, thank you. Thank you a million times. And, I do, I've learned so much from your videos that they're saving lives. They're saving my life. So where I was a little frustrated thinking this juice fast didn't do much, I think it did do a lot. These things take time, and I'm not, like you say, now I need to get the balance right, and I think I'll continue to improve. So
you're clean and you're ready to build some muscle now. A 40-day juice diet, it puts you pretty clean. There's some real depth to the cleansing and the detox, but right now you're in a phase where you need to build up a little bit for a while, carb up, and be okay with eating. And then if there's anything else that's going on, you can hit it again, hit another little detox thing, 21 days on juice, 7 days on watermelon, and then you strengthen and build again. It's a nice cycle of cleansing and building. A nice little...
I'm glad you said that, because that's what I was thinking that I wanted to do when I feel a little bit stronger, is maybe do another one, but maybe not as long, but just, like an elastic or like a muscle. You push it and then you relax.
Right, you can't detox your whole life away like I do. But actually, believe it or not, you guys, I do deadlifts, and then I go walking, and I do yoga, and I build up, and then I'm going in for another water fast here. I'm working this thing, and believe me, if you work it, you keep working, and you set the intention to create radiant health, strength, beauty, and spiritual illumination, the universe will be there for you. God will be there for you, and you'll get the right video, the right book, the right person, the right tidbit, and it's just an amazing grace. And we can all arrive in that place where we are thriving. It's going to take a little work. We owe a little debt to nature and to maybe our past spiritual experiences, but we just keep being honest and doing this work and persevering. So you're in a space right now to really build up for a while. Hit the gym, bounce on the rebounder, go have some fun, carb up, and go play and strengthen up. And if you feel like you need to hit another little detox thing again, you do that. Periodic detox throughout the year, the change of the seasons. There's water fasting, there's juice fasting. It's infinite what we can do and create here. But you gotta, like I said, you are a sage. I christen thee a sage, and follow your intuition. Open up your heart and listen to that little space that your solar plexus will guide you. It's right here, right below your heart. You got a little, it's like it talks to you. Follow your gut. You know what I'm saying? Basically,
we do usually have the answers inside, so find the space and the quiet and the harmony to listen. And usually we do know what to do, and like you say, push the fears aside.
Well, even like I said, there's that little thought in your mind too about pushing fear or attacking disease, but really just go into your heart and just I just bring God into my heart and surrender my whole life to it, and then it just hooks me up. And I'm like free. It doesn't matter if it comes or if it goes. I'm not involved and invested, and that allows that a light to constantly grow. So there's nothing to attack. There's only this growth within me, and it just guides me. And my intuition is very high, and so I know when to turn right and when to turn left because I'm in the on position. The light switch is on. So we just want to stay on and cultivate that light. And that's it. So we cultivate the light in as far as health, as far as love, as far as the non-duality of our mind. Just, oh, if it comes, it's cool. If it doesn't, it's cool. It's all good. You know, I hope that you guys are getting this. But this was a great call. And I'm going to do some weight gain stuff. That was what I was going to do this morning, videos on how to gain weight. And it's going to be sort of like this. So it's this video sets it up in a nice trajectory for us to go into that in the next few days. Weight loss is so easy. The weight gaining is going to be some longer videos with deeper explanation. I put it off for 3 years. And I'll be thinking of you. In your case, is very, you know, it's just like it's your time. You're clean now. And you're going to start, you can definitely put on some quality tissue. And then if you feel like there's some issues that are deeper, you can hit it again. So let's end the call now and have a great day.
Okay, you too. Thank
you. Let me know how it goes, okay?
Okay, well, thank you.
Peace.
Take care. Bye.
Thank you very much, Dan McDonald. Happy to be of service. Hope that you gained something from this video. And I was going to get to the weight gain video this morning, and I've also got a video that I want to make for the Insiders Club. If everyone would be patient with me, that'd be great. But these ones are very important. You know, I could feel that it was very important that I got a hold of her. So those other videos are going to get pushed off. I'm going to go do yoga right now. I love you all very much, and I'm just here to be of service. And you know, this one, that was a good one. Because there's a time to carb up and there's a time to carb down. There's a time to detox and regenerate and water fast, and then there's a time to just get your grub on. So follow your heart, work this thing out, and always remember the most important thing. It's all about cultivating the positive when it comes to health and spirituality. We're not attacking, we don't want to attack Satan, you know what I mean? We just want to love God. And if you're an atheist or whatever, and I respect that, then you don't want to, you don't want to attack a disease. You want to cultivate health, okay? Or just cultivate life. So I hope that leaves you with something to think about today. And peace be with you. Subscribe to these videos, of course, and sign up for the Insiders Club, and then you can get some cool videos where I'm just going to tell you like all the amazing stuff that's going on in my life, sitting in this motel room, just meditating and letting go at depth, the depth of the surrender. It's not an easy art to learn, but man, the more you surrender into life itself, the easier, effortless, everything just comes to you. It's amazing. So, have a wonderful day. Peace be with you.